Hello and thank you for watching. I'm Ashley Van Dyke with Advantage Software, and on today's video, we're going to cover the Import Settings function. This feature allows you to import settings that you've previously backed up or received from another Eclipse user. Before we get started, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone you think will enjoy it, and subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so that you'll be notified when we publish new content in the future. Now, let's take a look. In the last video, I showed you how to use user settings, export settings in order to create a backup of your current user settings. To go along with exporting settings, there's also an import settings button. For this example, I'm going to change some of my user settings. So I'll go to the Paragraphs tab and change all of my right margins. Now that my right margins have been adjusted, next I'm going to go to User Settings and Import Settings. Here I can browse to wherever I've saved the set file, and this might be a set file that I've made myself to back up my own user settings, or one that I've received from someone else. For this example, I'm going to use the same one that I created in the last video. And so I've gone to the folder where I saved it, and I'm going to look for that specific file. It tells me the date and time that it was created and modified, so I can be sure that I'm using the right file. When I select this and press OK, I'm given the same option to choose which of these settings to import and overwrite my existing settings. If I choose to leave everything checked, then all of my settings will be replaced with what's in the set file. If you're importing your own settings, this is often what you want. However, if you're creating a new user for yourself, you may wish to only import the keyboard editing and display options. Or you may need to only import the document format if you've received these settings from someone else. So use careful discernment when choosing which groups of settings to import. For this example, I'm going to choose everything, and you'll note that at the bottom of the window, there is a Merge Settings Where Possible. And this means that if I were to import something like a meta dictionary, instead of simply overwriting my meta dictionary with what's in the set file, it will merge it. So if there are meta dictionary entries that I have that don't exist at all in the set file I'm importing, then those will be retained. But anything that exists in the set file will overwrite anything that matches what I have. Sometimes this setting is desirable and sometimes it might not be, depending on your personal circumstances. I'm going to press OK to import everything from the backed up user settings file that I created earlier. And my settings have been imported, and if I go to User Settings Paragraphs, we see that my right margin settings have been reset back to 52, because that's what they were when I created this set file originally. And so again, I can change any of these settings. And if I go to Input, Import Settings, and re-import that same file, and this time we'll choose only document format and press OK. When I return to the Paragraphs tab, my fixed paragraph type has been reset to what was in the set file. Settings files make it quick and easy to share, backup, and restore your user settings. You can back up set files of each of your user.ini files and import them whenever necessary, or share them with other Eclipse users as needed. And with the Import Settings button, you can also import settings from other Eclipse users. These files are quick and easy to create and use, and make managing your user settings easier. Don't forget that Advantage Software offers anytime support. Tech support can be reached anytime, including nights and weekends, at 772-288-3266. Email support is also available at support@eclipsecat.com. Thanks for watching this video and have a great day.